Hello everyone, welcome to the 14th PCA Children's Online Chess Tournament. The event has started just now. Total 30 boards are being played over here. 66 players have joined the tournament and still some players are joining. There are still some players who are joining, and gradually by I think in 1 or 2 rounds we will have more players. So this is the 14th Children's Tournament for under 15 children being held by our academy. So let's see some of the games. Okay, let us see some of the game. The game going on between Prasad Motgi and Srihari 28. Okay, let's see. Already they have played 22 moves. Really good. The game started with e4, e5. C6, bishop e5, royal pace, and g5, 6. Okay. Okay. Black with the idea of attacking the bishop, but white makes an escape. Okay. Center. White has a good center. This is royal pace, but okay. Here it happened a mistake. Queen e7 was a mistake, which causes the king side to become weak now because of the attack. There will be use of the pin over here, and white gets the attack. So now the castle is broken, and here is a double attack. Okay. Now queen e6 was a bad move again. I think the best move here would have been to simply go back to d8, and then this double attack would not have happened. But this is another mistake, and now not only castling is shattered, there is a loss of piece also. Okay, white is winning this now. Okay, good idea with the plan to bring the knight into the game, and this is winning. This is winning. The queen will also join either here or here for the attack. This is totally winning. Okay, now with the intention, we need to play this. This will be attacked. Okay, let's see what is white's plan over here. Let us see how white makes use of the advantage to win this game. There is an attack on the king side. If well used, it is easily winning. Okay, queen f5 is a good move because now the intention of bishop f6 is losing the rook, because if rook doesn't capture, queen is lost. Let's see how black comes out of it. Okay, bishop saves the attack. Okay, e5 line closing move. Now white is winning. Let's see who white wins the game. Okay, checkmate. Next move. Here, this wins the game, and we see a very nice attacking game from Srihari. So black has resigned. We can go back to the tournament now. Let's see how the tournament is progressing. Okay, right now 14 games are going on still, and yeah, some of them has not reported. Some of them are still offline. Like Suket Patil seems to be not present for the first round. He is offline. So another 1 minute, it will be over. Okay, so we still have 5 games going on, and only 11 minutes have elapsed after the start of the event, and still 5 games going on. The first round seems to be okay. Some walkovers were there, and the games have ended by forfeit. Let's see how the next matches are going to happen. Okay, this seems to be a very interesting end game. Atharva 2112 versus Hamsa 2003. Okay, the end game is in White's favor. White has a pawn extra, and he is taking the advantage. White's piece position has come forward. His pawns are ahead, and Black is in a passive position. White will make use of the advantage and win the game. Okay, we have come to the end of the first round. And now in 50 seconds, the second round is going to start. Okay, second round started and 31 games are going on. Let's see some of the top games. Saima versus Akshay GMYS. Okay, let's see how this game is progressing. This is the 2 knights defense, but White did not play the fried liver attack, so now it has become the Italian opening. Let's see how White progresses. Okay, yeah, good attacking ideas developed. I think the knight should have gone to g4. It would have been better. Now knight on e4 seems to be in trouble, but d5 can save the knight. d5 and peasant will come. Okay, this knight is in trouble now. Yes, the knight is in real trouble. Knight is gone now. So white wins the piece now. Okay, he may try to protect it. If he protects, then he will lose 1 pawn. Okay, white is making use of the pin on the e4 knight. So queen joined the same pin line and it is gone now. Now pin is also on the queen now. There is no escape. The knight will be gone. Okay, black also makes use of a pin to counter the pin attack. Let's see. Okay, white has a discovered attack tactics now. So, okay, and the pin is on the queen now. Queen is lost. So white wins. White will be winning this game. White wins material, but still we can't say what will happen. Still the game is there. Almost winning. Okay, queen is lost. Okay, white is grabbing up material one by one. The pawns are gone, and now we will shortly get attack on the king side as well once the knight comes here. But okay, back rank is there. White must save the back rank and then go for the attack. Back rank saved, and now white can go ahead for attack with knight e5. Okay, a4 is also interesting. Instead of going for attack, white is going for pawn promotion. That is also a good idea, which will ultimately win. Okay, white is taking some time to win this game, but he is not found the attacking chance. Okay, he's not finding the attack. He's defending, and black has a good interesting attack because of this rook on the second rank. Black is developing good threats, so because of which white taking some time to win this game. Okay, let's see how white moves now. Oh, he sacrifices the queen. Okay, the attack is too much, so he sacrifices and goes for pawn promotion. Yes, that is also okay. Anyhow, this is winning for him. He has a very strong passed pawn. Now white is one knight up. They both are having a lot of time. The one knight advantage should win easily if white plays carefully, and yeah, he got one more pawn, so this should be winning easily. Now he got the second pawn and slowly getting advantage. Two pawns up plus a knight up, so it will win slowly. Okay, let's see some other games which are going on. This is between Chaitanya 1205 versus Srihari 28. Srihari 28 has been the prize winner in our previous some of the editions of this tournament. So the game is still in the middle game, complex game. Black has a knight post. White also has a knight post in the center. Complicated game. Let's see how. Okay, white. Is it a free piece? Okay, no. Okay. This is a free piece. Bishop. Free bishop. Okay, no. Queen is there. Okay, if it is not taken, white has a threat of discovered attack. Okay, nice discovered attack threat is there. Okay, white saves the discovered check, but now let's see what else black has threats right now. Okay, the f6 move is interesting. F6 move putting more attack on the knight, and now if the knight is removed, there will be again some threats on the queen. So black sacrifices the rook and takes up the exchange by knight c6. Okay, knight c6, knight 4, recovering back the piece. But now comes knight check. Let's see how the tactics will turn up. With the attack, white has lost the queen. Black is now in a winning position and also has a very nice attacking with the queen and the knight. So black will easily win this game. Let's see some other games now. Okay, how many more games are pending still? Okay, two more. Okay, no, many still there are 7 games still pending. Okay, the game between Mayank 29 and Anish More. Okay, Mayank is leading with 1 bishop up. But let's see if he can make use of the extra piece to win the game. But white is facing some attack. Black has attack on the pawns. Okay. Check. Okay, 1 pawn lost, but check was not important. Bishop should have protected the pawn. Bishop could have protected the pawn. It was better. So for 1 bishop, black has 2 pawns, but one of them is a double pawn, so that may be a slight problem. But still, black king and rook are enough active to put attack on the pieces. White has to play in coordination to win this game. White pieces must be playing very actively to win this game because of the 2 pawns which are totally isolated on 2 edges of the board. Okay, this is a good move. It prevents the advance of the pawn, so black will not be able to advance. Okay, a blunder missed. There was a check on g3. It would have skewered the rook, but both missed this skewer. Black blundered and white missed the blunder. Now let's see if they are able to find more tactical ideas in this game. Okay, this is interesting, simply eliminating the attacking piece. But then the h pawn will be dangerous. The h pawn is out of reach. It can be promoted. So I think the best move for black was to simply attack here and then try to promote the pawn. It was one of the best moves. Now it is difficult end game. Actually, white will be in trouble with this pawn and this pawn. Since the both pawns are on the edge of the board, black will have to run both the sides. It is difficult to manage both the pawns. So that was a bad move, and now the passed pawn is out of reach. White will promote the pawn. Black can easily stop. Black cannot stop the pawn, but while white can stop the black pawn easily with the bishop. Okay, only one more match left. Redima versus Atharva 2-1-2-2. Atharva seems to be offline. He is short of time. If he doesn't join back, he will be losing on time. Okay, black is winning, but whether it will be won, if he comes back, he will be able to win. He is offline, and with only 1 minute 30 seconds left. Okay, maybe white is going to win this game finally because black has left the game. So winning match has been abandoned. Maybe he got disconnected, maybe because of some network issue. So let's see. Even if he comes back now, he has still increment to make use and win the game. Okay, black loses on time, so we go back to the game now, and all the games are over. The third round is about to start in a few seconds. So as of now, 15 players are with 2 points out of the 2 rounds. So the third round has started, and we have 31 games going on right now. Let's see some of the top games. Akshay GMYS versus Srihari, and it starts with a Rui Lopez opening. Okay, normally Bishop D5 is not played, but white has deviated from the opening, and now the game is in the player's own opening ideas. Now the opening book is finished here. Normally C3 is played and NBD2. The bishop is kept on B3 itself. So knight A5 was a blunder. Okay, sudden blunder, and one piece is lost. Yeah. So Oh, another blunder. Queen is lost. The pin. So white is winning easily this game. There were two blunders. One double attack happened on b4, pawn b4, and a pin which was opened and lost the queen. Okay, white is playing fast now because already he has a winning position. So this is a totally winning position. Let's see some other games. Okay, let's see Ridhima versus Nitya to Nitu. Okay, this also is still in the middle game, and white has developed a very good attacking idea. This is Stonewall setup, and white is going for g4, g5 attack. Okay, black has played knight h7 and is defending the advance of the pawns and stopping the attack. Let's see how the game progresses. So queen c2 attacking the h7 knight. Okay, f5, but f5 will lose that pawn. No, it is well protected. f5, but then let's see what white plays. Knight g6 seems okay, but then white will lose his strong knight post. Knight g6, the rook moves, knight into e7, and queen into, and black will also be able to create some attacks. Okay, white goes for knight f3, and now the idea is knight e5. Yes, this is a good move. Okay, knight e5 is prevented with this knight. This knight can attack the knight now. So knight on a7 has become active now. Rook f6. What can white do now about it? Okay, white is going to use the rook on open line. The g file is open, which can be used for attack. If the rooks are double on that, there will be some kind of attacks on the king. Okay, let's watch some other games. Okay, by now only 16 games are left. Vibha Sai versus Bhargav Popkar. Okay, Bhargav's king has come into the center. Oh, there is a knight fork. Yes, and the rook is lost. But this should be early checkmate because the black king is in a very exposed position. This should end in a checkmate very quickly. Let's see how Vibha is able to make use of the exposed king position to do checkmate. White also tries for some discovered attack tactics. So the bishop is on a good position. I think white should get a checkmate here. It's a matter of just a few moves. Okay, finally white finds the attack and he is winning now. I think we should be winning this. The king moves here, not this. The king moves to d6. I think it will escape. Okay. What about rook? No, rook can't be played because knight is there. So the king moves here. Then we need to bring one more attack. White is still short of some piece. The king is escaping. I think queen f4 will be good. Queen f4 preventing the escape. Then the king moves here. It's also possible. Short of one piece, I think so. The king is somehow surrounded by the pieces and still saving itself. Okay, by a series of checks, white has brought the black king into the white's territory. This should be a checkmate. This should be a checkmate in one or two moves. After this king moves, I think queen check is a checkmate. Queen check should be a checkmate. Yes. Okay, this was again an escape, but now it should be a checkmate. Queen check is a checkmate. Yeah, finally the game ends. Let's go back to other matches. Let's see. Till okay, still 4 games are going on, and some of them have come to the end. Last 2 more games going on in the round, and this is the game. Okay, here comes a knight fork, and black is one piece up now. But for that, white has 2 pawns, but that will also be gone. It can't be protected. This can't be played. This is not useful. So I think so. Black should be able to win this after a few moves. It will take some time. Okay, check and grabs the knight. Knight into pawn, and I think this also will be under attack. Let's see the game, how it progresses. I think this is the only last game left. One of the games might have been ended. Yeah, this is the last game left of the round. Okay, you should have taken the pawn, I think so. Captured the pawn and then gone ahead. Okay, maybe then king will come here and there will be a problem. Yes. So white is also not bad. He is playing well to maintain the attack. Excuse me. White has a very strong passed pawn. If it is well supported, then black will be in trouble. Okay, black seems to be having trouble in defending and attacking in this position. White is playing well and using up the passed pawn to promote and threaten so that there is some activity. White can still try to push the pawn and take advantage. But now black has got a passed pawn, maybe it can be used. Yeah, I think after the exchange of the rook, if that is exchanged, black will win easily because the white knight, black knight is controlling the d6 square and white king is away from the h pawn. Yes, finally, this is a win for black now. This is an easy win. Okay, we have come to the end of the game. This is an easy win for black. Okay, we come to the end of the game now. Let's see now. The third round is over and fourth round is about to start. Okay, fourth round has started. Still, we have two more rounds, and we have 30 boards going on in the fourth round. Let's see some of the top games. Sachin Hubli versus Srihari 28. Okay, it's gone to the 4 nights opening. And the black has a pin on the knight. Let's see what use can he make of this pin. Okay, right now 23 games are going on in the fourth round. Uh, let's see some of more games. Ridima versus Shreyan Bag. Okay, okay. This is still in the middle game, and black is attacking on the king side with some attacks, but white is defending. So he should be able to hold on. Let's see how black develops the attack. Okay, black brings the rook into the attack. I think so now rook g6 will be okay. Then rook f4. Yeah, white is putting attack on the queen. I think so. Black will play queen h5. No, queen g6 has been played. Queen h5 was interesting. I think so. Then rook g6 with a good attack. Okay, white is taking up some time to defend as well as attack on the king side. Okay. Black is now trying for g5, I think so. G5 with the king side break. Let's see how white will take up this move. This will be attacking, and if white captures, this line will be open. So black will get an attack. So I think so now black must play g5. Okay, if rook g4 is played, then I think so knight into h4 will be very interesting. Okay, so rook f2 has been played. Okay, now there are some lines open, and black. Okay, black cannot take this pawn because of the pin. White king to f8. I think king h. Okay, maybe e7 is the plan. No, but I think h8 was better than developing this and bringing the other rook into the game. Was a better plan. Now white has this g4 move. It is risky, but he will get the rook over here. I think he can play g4. Okay, let's see some other games and we'll come back to this game later. Right now, 12 games are going on and there is an end game over here. Crushing 11 versus Chess Crusher 008, and it is a rook and pawn end game. Black is 2 pawns up, but white is also holding up the game. Okay, there is a tactics over here. Okay, good. Skewer tactics is there, and now this pawn will progress. Okay, this pawn is gone. Yes, black is now 3 pawns up. This should be an easy win for him. Yeah, now it is an easy win. Just we can, just black can just push the pawns and it will be a win. Okay, let's go to some other games. Okay, there is an interesting end game between Guru Sanjit versus SKC 2010, and this end game is materially almost equal. Black has a bishop and white has a knight, so knight versus bishop end game, and black has a passed pawn, but which cannot be so easily advanced because of the blocked position. Let's see. Yeah, he's got a chance to advance. It can be advanced till here, but after that it will be easily held up by the king because this bishop is of white color. And if black plays knight d5, then he will have a knight post, which will be a good one. He can plan for some attack on the pawns with knight c7. I think so. This is not so easy win for anybody. Should be almost equal. Okay, black breaks up the pawns. But pawn into, bishop into. After that, king g2. Still, white can hold the game. Okay, white has this plan. No, white has this plan which can be used actually. But then black will also have some chances with these ideas. Okay, let's see some other games and we'll come back to this game as well. About other games. Okay, Hemdev versus Srivatske. Okay, this game, black is a queen up. Okay, this is totally winning position for black. Hemdev is winning. Queen and rook versus two bishops and winning position. Yes, it's just a matter of few more moves. If this check comes and there will be a winning attack over here. Let's see how Srivats plays. Okay, Srivats is short of time, but he is almost lost. Just trying to maybe just losing on time. think so. From here, it is just 2-3 moves or maximum 5 moves checkmate. No, it's a mating one. Yeah, queen e2 is mating one. Okay, opponent played bishop here, so he could have escaped here, but he played bishop c1 and it became mate in one. Okay, let's go back to the tournament. Let's see what is the situation. Right now, 6 games are going on, and okay, here we have Guru Sanjit's game, which has ended it into a king and pawn end game. Okay, White has finally taken some advantage. He is 2 pawns up. Okay, White is winning now. This is a winning game, totally winning game. The past pawns will win. This is totally winning. Guru will win this game. Let's go back to other games. Okay, let's see this game. Abhineet versus Humpy Dipti. Okay, Abhineet is having the rook exchange of advantage, but the pawns are divided and little weak. But I think the rook should win in this game if properly attacked. White can get in trouble with this kind of moves. The rook is a better attacking piece in such end games. Okay, it is useful now. Actually, king d3 would should have been played. White blunders over here. Oh no, it was a not a blunder. It was a trick. Okay, there was a knight fork. Okay, very nice. Well played. Well played. Okay, actually, black should not have taken the pawn. Then he should have gone for the a2 pawn. Better. Okay, so this is dangerous now. Now, white is winning. No, first he should have exchanged the pawn. Abhineet should have first exchanged the pawn and uh, then gone for this capture. Okay, there were some mistakes which Abhineet did, or else it was a winning game for him. Yeah, time he had time also. He could have managed it. Okay, white allows the promotion. Okay, then it is a skewer and he will exchange. Then most probably he will take another queen. Yeah, this is winning totally. This is totally winning. Let's go to some other games. How many are left still? 2 more games going on. Okay, that one more is Redeemer versus. Okay, this is a totally winning game. 2 queens up. This should be totally winning. So we are coming to the end of the 4th round. And by the end of 4th round, 2 players right now are on lead with 4 out of 4 points. And on 3.5, 2 more players are there. Let's see with this result what will happen. Another 2 games results. Okay, the game ended, and we have right now two players on 4 points, two players on, okay, three players on 3.5. Okay, there's still two more rounds to go, and good game going on, good competition, lot of tough games going on. Okay, right now from the academy, Shreyas Sadhu is in lead with 3 points and followed by Yatavan. Academy, Pramod Chess Academy players. Then we have Kandur Kandur Venkatesh with 3 points and Darsh with 3 points. Yes, Guru is also there. Yes. Okay. The fifth round is about to start. Okay, 29 boards are going on now. Let's see the top board over here. Chess Crusher versus Van Pelt. Okay, this goes on to the Catalan setup. White is playing Catalan setup, and let's see how the game progresses. Right now, 21 games are going on, and let's see some of the interesting games. This game has already reached an end game. Sadia versus Chaitanya, and Black is having 1 pawn extra. Whether Black will be able to use up that pawn to win the game. Black is having passed pawns. Both the pawns are passed ones, so this should be possible for Black to win. Yes, Black is progressing. Black is making use of the passed pawn, and this should win. Yes. Yes, finally, Black is about to promote the pawn. Okay, this is almost winning. Let's go to some other games. Okay, Guru Sanjit versus Nitya to Nitu. This is also an end game. Black is exchanged down. White has a very strong passed pawn supported by the rook. White is winning. Let's see if Black can defend this position. Black is losing another pawn, as in trouble. So I think this should be easy win for white. Okay, so the pawn's gone, so this should be now easy win for white. 2 pawns lost. Okay, let's go to some other games. We'll come back to it. So still 11 games going on in the 5th round. Let's see the games. Shreyan versus Srihari 28. Srihari is having a rating of 2326. Okay. White is having interesting attack. Check, and I think so he will build up some attack with the king left alone here. Black is also having, but that's not winning because the king can escape along these lines. I think so. No, queen check again. Maybe we can escape. Position is tricky. White should win actually because white has a more better attack. Now this pawn capture and the rook joins the attack, so white should win this game. White should be able to win. Yes, yes, he is having a winning attack. There is a checkmate threat. Will black be able to defend it? Let's see. It is difficult still. It's not possible to defend it because although black may get a couple of checks, but that is not sufficient. Soon the checks will be over, and then white can win. White seems to be taking a lot of time because maybe black has some drawing chances now with queen and bishop. attacking towards the white king. So white has to calculate carefully and find the winning plan. Let's see some other games now. Let's go ahead with the other interesting games going on. Okay. Chess Crusher versus Van Pelt, as we had seen, we have entered into end game, but white is losing. Black has a queen versus rook. This is a winning position, and also white pieces are like already under attack, so black should win easily. I think this should be an easy win for black. He goes for on b4, that is also good, or even a4, a5, a4 was also leading to a checkmate idea. Okay, checkmate in one move. Okay, it's an easy win. Now let's see. Still, there are 7 games pending in the tournament, and let's see how this game is going on. Dhruv versus Future World GM. Okay. Okay, white is having a passed pawn protected by the rook, and it is his move. I think he will promote it. Okay, there was a check. Yes, this wins the game. Now this will be followed. This is totally winning. Okay, this I think pawn promotion first, not queen. Okay, this will be later. Okay, if the king moves, yeah, we have a pin now. Yes. This is easy win. The attack coming, queen and rook checks. Oh, he should have captured the queen, but now it is a checkmate in few moves. If he had captured the queen, it would have taken a few more moves to win the game. But now it is winning winning one moment. Yeah, we go back to the games. Let's see. Still, there are 4 games going on, and let's see what happened to this game of Srihari. He is in acute time pressure, but now I think so. Black is going to draw this game. Black has a perpetual check. What happens if the king goes to e1? King d2, king e1. I think further checks are prevented. Okay, the game ended in a draw by repetition. So we go back to the other games. Okay, the only one last game is left. This is Vishnu versus Adarsh Toshniwal. Okay, it's about to end. I think so. There is a very strong checkmate attack on the white king, and Adarsh is short of time. Only 8 seconds left. So this should be checkmate. Yeah, after king h4, no, he plays the king into pawn. I think so. Queen and rook will do the checkmate. This is winning. Yes, this is almost about the end. Yeah, there is a checkmate. Okay, what a miss. I think so. Rook check was a mate. No. Yeah, rook check was a mate. Okay, the game ends. We go back to the tournament now. Okay, the 5th round has ended. We are in the 6th round now. And as of now, Van Pelt is leading the tournament with the 5 out of 5 points. And in the 6th round, there may be some changes. If somebody defeats Van Pelt, there will be a decision on tiebreak. Let's see if somebody is able to tackle the champion, tackle the leader Van Pelt and decide the championship. Okay, final round started. 27 games going on right now. Let's see how the top players are playing. Van Pelt versus Srihari. Okay, it is a Scotch opening, I think so. Okay. Okay, the e5 should be prevented or this pawn will be in trouble. I mean, this knight will be in trouble with this pawn. Okay. Now I think rook e1 followed by bishop f4 or g5 would be the plans. Okay, both are strong players. Van Pelt rated 2260 and Srihari 2321. This will be decisive. If Van Pelt even draws this game, he will be the champion, I think so. But Srihari will try to win this game because if he wins, then he may become the champion. He seems to have a better tiebreak score. Yeah, no, it's equal slightly. Srihari has 17.25 and Van Pelt 17.5. But if he is able to defeat him, there will be some changes. So there will be a tie for the first place. Okay, Chess Crusher is also on 5 points. Okay, there is a tie. Yeah, two players are on 5 points. So there is a tie. Yes. The game is going on fine, and still they are in the middle game. Let's see some other games. What's the position in the other games? Okay, what about this game? Kandur Venkatesh versus Sachin Hubli. Okay, was the opening used? E4 C5. Okay, Sicilian defense. And okay, E5, knight B3. Yeah. Okay, kind of. Okay, I think A6 was better over here than going back. This allows this knight to get a knight post over here. So A6 would have been better. Okay, Black tries for some play in the center, but okay, he's handling, no problem. Let's see how the game progresses. Let's see some other games. Still 19 games going on. Let's see some other games like Chaitanya versus Nitya to Nitu. Okay, Black has shattered White's kingside castling. He has some attack, but I think so. White is managing well and has blocked up the position. I think this has arisen from the King's Indian. Let's see. No, E4 G6. Okay, the modern defenses, and it has gone to similar to. Okay, this is all totally blocked position. Black has played E7, knight to E7 and D7, and goes for this type of king side attack. Okay, very interesting attack. Okay, let's see how Black makes use of it. Oh, one rook can't be taken. Yeah, this rook is although free, it can't be taken because of the checkmate threat over here. So, yeah, good game going on. Good, interesting tactics by both players. Let's see how the game progresses. I think White is just bringing up his forces, and there may be attack on the Black as well. Once the rooks join to the H and G file, I think so there will be some attacks. Okay, there was a problem, and now the queen is trapped. Yeah, there was a problem. Yeah, the queen is lost. So white is having a winning attack over here. Let's see if white can convert it into a win easily. Okay, this is winning for white. White has a possibility of very easy win. Let's see some other games. Okay, still 9 games going on. Okay, right now the top boards are still going on very seriously. Let's see. Okay, this game, Atharva versus Shreyang. Is it progressing? Oh, it ends in a checkmate. Okay, let's see other games. Pandur Venkatesh versus Sachin Hubli. Yeah, this has come to an end game, and Black has handled well. Black has come up into an end game with equal position. Both are having same material. But, Black's knight and bishop seems to be slightly active. Let's see how the game progresses. Considering the pawn structure, black is slightly better, but this doesn't ensure a win. Black has to still play a lot of end game ideas to convert this position into a slightly better position. Still, it is equal, almost equal. Okay, let's go for some other games. Okay, only 5 more games left. What about this game? Guru Sanjit versus future world champion. Oh, not champion, GM, sorry. So let's see how the game is going on. Okay, black is exchanged down. White has a very good attack. Whether he will be able to convert it into a win, that is the question. Okay, let's see how the game progresses. White is attacking well. He is able to break the black position, then he may get an advantage. White is in time pressure. Is slowly the time is decreasing. No, not sorry. White, black is in time pressure. Sorry. The position is turned upside down, so it looks odd. Okay. Um, if white is able to advance the pawns and break the structure, black has developed a kind of shield or fortress is not allowing white to go ahead. He has to break the pawn structure somehow. Then he will be able to win. I think h4, h5 looks an interesting idea. It can be tried with the support of this rook. I think so. That is an interesting idea. Okay, black had offered a draw in this game. White has declined. So white is trying for a win with the exchange up. He is trying for a win. Okay, white has to stop this checkmate. Let's see. Okay, they are repeating. I think so. Black is trying to repeat the position for a draw. Okay, let's see what else the games are going on. Other games. Okay, we have 4 more games going on. And this game, Vishnu versus Satvik, is an end game. Black is exchange up, but white has is in trouble already. There is a double attack. Yeah. So black is winning this game. No, white is in this. Both are to be protected. Not possible. So easy win for black over here. Time pressure is also there. Yeah. But can be managed. I think time pressure can be managed because you have increment. Yeah. So what about other few games? There is another end game going on between Venkatesh versus Sachin Ubli. Sachin Ubli is in time pressure. Only 17 seconds left, but can it be won? Okay, black is also trying to progress. Slowly the pawns are coming under attack. Yeah. So this should be a win for black. It is a win if played correctly. This end game is a win for black. Let's see if he is able to convert the game into a win. The time pressure is also there. Finally, black promotes the pawn and is winning. White is already in time pressure. So this is a totally winning game. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, out of the 3 games, this is already won. And even between Vishnu and Satvik, black is 1 rook up. So totally winning position. Okay, what about this game? Van Pelt versus Srihari. Okay. Srihari is in time trouble with only few seconds left. But should be win for white because white is 1 rook up and has also time advantage. So this is a easy win. So we have nearly come to the end of the games. Van Pelt, if he wins, he will be the champion. Now this is the only game left, and white is about to win with one pawn extra. King and pawn end game is a winning end game. Even one pawn is enough. And Shriyari is already in time pressure, so he may lose on time also. This is the outside passed pawn, so this is simple win for white. White should have abandoned that pawn and gone for this, and easily would have won. But now also he will do the same plan. Okay, he may try for this. Yeah, checkmate. Yes, there is a checkmate. Yeah, this is also an interesting plan. Okay, the tournament has ended. Van Pelt is the champion. Chess Crusher 8 is second, and Shreyan Bag is third. So it was a very interesting tournament, very good. A lot of good games, good end games and middle games, attacks. Thank you all for joining the tournament. The prizes will be announced after 24 hours and will be put in the groups. Thank you. Bye-bye.